Right. So, good morning. We are starting today on the floor, lying down on our backs on supine position. So, you're going to go ahead and lie on your back. Good. So, you can have your knees bent and your feet on the floor and your arms resting by your side on your mat. And then just keep your head aligned with your spine. So, that means your eyes gaze forward to the ceiling. And then just check how is your body lying on your back. Just move a little bit your back and the shoulders. Just try to find and ground your body on the floor. So moving a little bit your body side to side, or doing a little bit circles. You can find a good position, and then you can take a moment there. Maybe close your eyes now and take deep breaths. Inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your nose or through your mouth. We are just sitting down on the supine position on our backs. Every time you inhale, I want you to notice your rib cage expanding all directions. And then when you exhale, you might notice your rib cage get smaller towards the center of your body. So deep breaths. And notice your abdominal muscles, they should be free also to move. So when you inhale, rib cage, abdominal muscles all expanding. And when you exhale, they all moving towards the center of your body. Right, we are going to start today moving the pelvis. You're going to tilt your pelvis forwards and backwards. So one direction, you send your tailbone down to the floor. You have a bigger gap on your lower back. Rocking your pelvis on the other way, pointing your tailbone between your legs. You have less or no gap on your lower back. So those two directions are going to keep it going. Very gentle. We don't want to bring tension around your arms, your trunk, or your legs. It's just the pelvis rocking. On the back of your pelvis, on your sacrum, you might feel your lower back moving. You might feel your whole spine moving as you tilt your pelvis forwards and backwards. Right. And then you're going to find a balance between those two directions, those 2 points. And then I want you to bring your hands on the top of your pelvis when you can feel the bones. When you feel the bones there on the right and the left side, we're going to move your pelvis side to side or up and down. So you might feel the left side going up at the same time your right goes down. And then you're going to switch. The right goes up a little bit as the left side goes down. But they move in the same time like a seesaw. It is again very slow, very gentle, and small. It is small. We don't need a big range of motion because we're just rocking a little bit pelvis side to side. Or you can think about going up and down like a seesaw. Right, and then you can find the balance between the right and the left side. So now we're gonna go for circles on the pelvis, only the pelvis. Maybe your tailbone start going to the floor, down to the floor. Choose one direction, drop the side, keep going around. You can do 1 or 2 circles in each direction and then reverse. 1 or 2 circles in each way and then reverse. Hi, Billy. Just join us. We are lying on the floor, okay? Right. And then you can stop. You can find a neutral position, a position that feels good and neutral for your pelvis. And then you can bring your arms by your side on the floor. Right. So we've done a little bit breathing and pelvic clock. So now we're going to go for the arms. Breathing in, bring the arms to the ceiling, but keep your shoulders touching the floor. And then send your arms overhead as you exhale. So breathing in, arms going up, slow, and use your exhalation to control and lower your arms by your side. Keep them going, slow and gentle. Breathing in as the arms going up, but don't lift your shoulders, keep your shoulders down. Exhale, lower your arms by your side. Breathing in. Keep going. Arms arcs only. We're just warming up now the shoulder joint. Right. Next time your arms are pointed to the ceiling, you can stop. So fingers pointing up, but your shoulders down. We are going to move only from the shoulders, the shoulder blades. We are not moving your spine on your head, okay? So can you bring your shoulders off the floor, but keep your back and your head touch the floor, reaching the arms up. And then bring your shoulders down again, your shoulders touching the floor. So you're gonna reach the arms up, shoulders moving, shoulder blades apart, away from each other. As you bring your shoulders down, your shoulder blades now are moving towards each other. So this is very gentle, it's just for your shoulder and your shoulder blades, right? So the back of your head and your thorax, they stay down the floor. So you do mobility around your shoulder blades. One more. Right, keep your shoulders down now. Send your arms overhead. Make sure you got a little bit of space. So you're going to circle your arms parallel to the floor towards your legs. And then again, up the ceiling, overhead. When they are overhead, circle them parallel to the floor towards your legs. So you're doing more shoulders mobility right now, doing circles. So now your shoulders remain touching the floor as you're moving around. Anywhere you are, can you reverse direction? So it's just the other way around. So from your legs, parallel the floor towards your head. So it's a circle. When they're overhead, up to the ceiling, and then down by your side. It's just the other way around. Without moving the spine, we don't want to move or tilt your pelvis. Just keep it quiet, moving from the arms. This is the last circle. I want you to stop with your arms by your side on the floor, back on your supine position. Right, check if you got a small space between your legs. Your legs are not together. There's a space between them, okay? And your feet, they are grounded on the floor. We're going to do bridging. So breathing in before you go. When you exhale, press your feet down, send your pelvis up. Keep your shoulder blades touch the floor. Take a breath at the top. And then as you exhale, vertebra by vertebra, spine articulation, you're going to come down. You're going to keep them going, okay? you okay? Right, breathing in, prepare. Exhale, press your feet and your knees over your toes. Pelvis goes up. It's a bridging. Take a breath at the top. And then vertebra by vertebra, do your spine articulation on the way down. Right, I want you to keep it going and keep in mind, can you do your bridge as easy as possible, using less as possible? So you still be able to move, you still be able to go up and down, but we don't need to use extra muscles or anything else on your body that we actually don't need to do the bridging. So it's a gentle press on the feet on the floor, sending your knees forwards that helps your body to go up. We don't use the arms for that. Take a breath at the top and then very slow control your way down. Right, next time your pelvis is down the floor, we're gonna bring your arms on it. So we're gonna keep it going, breathing in, prepare. When you exhale through your legs, press your feet on the floor. Now, bring your arms up as well and send your arms overhead. When your arms are overhead, you're gonna circle your arms at the same time. You lower your body vertebra by vertebra. So your pelvis get back to the floor and your arms by your side. And then again you go. Breathing out to go up, arms and pelvis, and the arms overhead. Circle the arms around, at the same time you lower your body. So we are back on the arm circle, going up and down the bridge. Exhalation, going up and then breathing in to circle your arms and roll your spine down so you can get ready for the next one. Right. Next time, you're going to stay up on the bridge. Can you stay up now? And then next time, you're going to reverse the arms. But we are not going down the bridge anymore. We are just doing arms now. Don't go down. Pelvis up. We are up on the bridge. doing the arms arcs and the circles. It's just the other way around for the arms. From the legs towards your head. When they are up overhead, up the ceiling, and back down by your side. We are up on the bridge. Yeah, just moving the arms. If you're feeling a lot on the glutes, can you think about bringing a little bit more space between your sit bones? So you're opening a little bit your sit bones to release your glutes, but being able to stay up on the bridge. Right, I'm gonna finish on this one. Bring your arms all the way back by your side. Take a breath. Roll your spine down, vertebra by vertebra. When the pelvis is on the floor, bring your knees on your chest. Hug your legs and rock a little bit side to side. Good. Right, there's another break to go. This time we are not moving arms anymore. Just bring your feet back to the floor. Remember to have a small space between your legs. The legs are not together. And arms on the floor. We're not moving arms. Inhale, prepare. When you exhale, feet on the floor, knees over your toes, and you bridge up. Stay up. Stay on that position. Arms very easy on the floor. We are moving legs. Press one foot on the floor, bring one leg up on tabletop position. Bring the leg down and switch. Breathing in one leg up, breathe out to lower the leg and switch. Every time you bring one leg up, the other one is working hard. So press the foot on the floor to keep that leg stable, to keep your pelvis stable, so you can do your marching without moving the pelvis. Breathing up, breathing out. We don't want to move the pelvis side to side or up and down. This is why you need one leg very stable. And we are not using arms, just make sure your arms are free. All right, we're going to do one more. And then you're going to keep your feet on the floor and roll your spine down again, vertebra by vertebra. And when you're done, bring your knees on your chest again, hug and rock a little bit side to side. Good job, ladies. So we are done on bridge, eh? We've done the feel, so that's good to go. So now can you bring your legs on tabletop position? And bring your hands on your knees. We're going to do circles for your hips, okay? Pull your knees towards your chest, away from each other, and around. And keep it going. Knees in towards your chest, away from each other, and around. So the movement is inside your hip joint. It's just a few more rolling around in circles. This should feel good. Can you reverse direction? Let's go the other way around, but we're still doing circles around. Lovely. Okay, you can stop that and you can hold your right knee on your chest and stretch your left leg down the floor. So your left leg is on the floor and you're just holding your right leg. But now can you stretch your right leg up to the ceiling? As long as it feels good for you, you can keep your hands on your leg or not. It's up to you. We're going to work on your ankle. Can you point and flex your foot? So just work on your ankle. Point to the ceiling, your toes. Point your toes towards your face. So just on the ankle, point and flex. If you don't want to hold your leg, you can let go, bring your arms to the floor. That is up to you. And the only thing is, if you're holding your leg, try not to bring tension for your neck, for your arms. Now, just for the ankle, we're going to do circles. The same leg, the same foot. Right foot is doing circles. Few circles in each direction and then reverse. Right. Right, and we are going for your toes. Can you close your toes, squeeze your toes, and then spread your foot, your toes. Squeeze and spread. So your legs stay up, and you're squeezing your toes like if you're holding a tissue, and then spread your toes out. Right, good to go. Right, bring your right knee down. Bring your left knee in. You're going to switch. Hold your left leg and your right leg all the way down the floor. Then you can stretch your left leg up. Point your toes to the ceiling, point your toes to your face. Your leg as straight as possible, okay? And if you point your leg to the ceiling, you cannot stretch your knee much or your leg, you can lower a little your leg. It doesn't need to go too high. Just try to stretch your leg as much as you can, even though your leg's a little bit low. Point and flex. So point your toes to the ceiling, point your toes to your face. You might hold your leg, you might let go. It's up to you. Let's go for the circles on the ankle, just the ankle moving around the left foot. Few circles in each way. Remember to relax your arms and your neck if you're holding your leg, okay? And then you're going to go for your toes. Squeeze your toes like if you're holding at something, and then spread your toes out. Squeeze and spread. It's really nice to get mobility on the ankle, but also on your toes. Just going for the toes now. Squeeze, keep your legs straight and up. Right, bring the left knee down. Bring both knees back on your chest. We are going to switch. Hold your right knee again. Now, can you reach the left leg up once more? We're going to move your left leg down towards the floor and up. Flex your foot on the way up. Then point your toes towards your face. Point your toes down as you lower your leg. Flex on the way up. Point it on the way down. Good. Holding one knee on your chest helps you to keep your pelvis and your lower back stable, because I don't want you to feel anything uncomfortable around your lower back. This is why you're holding one knee. If you're feeling on your lower back, you don't need to go too low. Don't bring your leg too low. Halfway down is enough. Whatever you can do that you don't feel uncomfortable on your lower back. Right, this is the last one. Left leg stop, bend your knee. We're going to switch. Hold your left knee in, send your right leg up, point the toes as you lower your right leg towards the floor, flex and bring it up, point up, and then point on the way down. Yeah, we're going to keep it going. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just a couple more. You can finish on that one. Bend your knee, bring your knees on your chest. Right. Now I'm going to hold your right knee again. Stretch your left leg away in diagonal. In diagonal. Not too high, not too low, just in diagonal. And switch. Good. We're going to keep it going. Pull one knee in and then send the other leg away, and then you switch. We're going to use a breath. So every time you hold your knee, inhale one knee in, and then exhale the other knee in. Breathing in, breathing out. This is a single leg stretch with the head down the floor. So if you want to work on your core, next time bring your knee in, bring your hand in your chest off the floor. So you're doing a chest lift. You don't need to go too high. Looking down towards your knees as you switch. Breathing in one knee in, breathing out the other knee in. Breathing in and breathing out. This is one option. This is actually a second option. First option is head down. So you can always bring the head down the floor for a break for your neck, or keep your head and your chest up. Your third option is legs straight, both. Like a scissor. Pull one leg in, let go, bring the other leg in. And let go. Breathing in one leg in, breathing out the other leg in. Breathing in. Breathing in. And out. If your leg off the head off the floor is too much, bring your head down. Breathe in, breathe in. You can do knees bent, legs straight, head up or head down. We're gonna count down for 4. Breathing in, 3. Keep breathing. 2. Last one. Bend your knees, hug your legs, head down. Right, we're gonna have a break. Bring your feet to the floor. Knees, legs together. Open your arms wide. You can drop both legs the same side. Turn your head to the opposite side. Take a breath. pull the legs back, drop them to the other way, and turn your head to the opposite side. And keep going side to side. So just moving side to side. Right. So this is side to side stretch because your feet are on the floor. We just done some stretching here side to side. But now we're going to stop the legs in the middle. Keep your arms where they are, quite open and wide. Bring one leg up on tabletop position. Bring the other leg up on tabletop position. We're going to carry on side to side, but this is core work now, okay? So both legs are touching each other together. Bring them together to one of your sides. Let's say to the right. And then pull them back to the center. And then you're going to bring the legs to the left. So just going side to side. Right, I want you to keep in mind you can go as low as you can keep your shoulders and your arms touching the floor. You don't bring your arms and your shoulders off the floor. And go as low and control. It's harder when it goes low and using more your core. Maybe inhale to lower the legs to the side and use the exhalation to pull the legs back. Okay, this is one option. The next time you cross the middle, if you want to, you can stretch your legs. And then we're going to carry on side to side. But don't worry if you don't go too low. The legs straight is harder than knees bent. But keep your back of your shoulders and your arms touch the floor. Breathing in to lower, breathe out to pull. Okay, so your trunk, your chest, and your head, they are quiet. You're just moving from your waist down. So if your legs is straight doesn't work, bend your knees, go back on tabletop position. One more in each way. Rocking on the pelvis side to side, using your core to pull the legs back. Right. When you finish that one, you can bend your knees, bring your feet to the floor. Okay, we're going to do a stretch. You can bring your arms back. Right, we're going to cross the right leg on the top of the left. So it's around the ankle. The right ankle is touching your left leg. You can stay there if you feel enough for the leg, or bring your left leg up and you can hold your left leg. See what you can do to feel this stretch on the right leg, on the top leg. But if you're pulling your leg again, very easy for your arms, for your neck, with your head touching the floor. Okay, right, let go the leg. Let's undo and switch. So left leg on the top of the right, around the ankle. Stay there if it's enough, or bring your right leg up. Hold on your lower leg or pull, whatever you can do to stretch, again, the top leg. That now is your left leg. Yeah. Right, let go, undo your legs, and lie down your side, sidewise. Yeah, so for side position, for book opening, knees together, in line with your hips. Make sure you go space behind you because we're going to move the arms a little bit, okay? Head, you can have your head in a pillow. If you want to grab a cushion, do. You can have your head on your lower arm, or you can have your head on the floor. Right. Can you bring the top arm in front of you? When you're ready, breathing in, top arm going up. When you exhale, reach the arm back. And I want you to stay there. Stay there. So you're turning your head as well, looking back, but without moving legs. And stay in this position, breathing again, deep breaths. Relax your head and your neck, just breathe. Right, one more deep breath. But when you exhale next time, roll your body back, return your arm and close your book. We're going to do two. You're going to go one more, okay? Breathing in the top arm going up. Turning your head as well. Turn your chest, but don't move your legs. Exhale, reach it back. And stay there. Again, stay there, stay there. Just open the book, yeah, and relax. Just breathing again, breathing. Right, take another breath, and then as you exhale, return your body, return your arm, and close your book. Right. Now you need a pillow for your head. So your head's not on the floor anymore. It can be your lower arm. So lower arm can be a pillow or any cushion. Send your legs a little bit away, but keep your knees bent. So find a comfortable position. And we're going to do the hips rotation. Feet together. Bring your top knee up. Remember, you don't need to go too far. Bring your knee down. We're going to switch knees together, heel up. Yeah. So we're just going to be mixing the internal and the external rotation. And then feet together, the knee. Yeah, you can go on your own time, slower or faster than me. But be in mind, we don't want to move the pelvis. So maybe your hand touching the pelvis can give you some point. You can feel if you are moving the pelvis or not. So the range of motion here, normal it is small. Is whatever your femur, your hip can do inside the hip. The femur can do inside the hip joint without moving the pelvis. And slow is good, control. Yeah. Right. One more. We could do this one forever. I know. Okay, you can stop on that one. And then you can push yourself and lie down your head on your hand. So you're on your elbow, on your lower on your arm, and you can hold your head up. If that one doesn't work for you, you can get your head back down. You can relax your head on your lower arm, okay? Stretch your top leg. Right, we're gonna move the top leg. Gonna go up and down. This is the first one. Just up and down now. Breathe it in one direction, breathe out the other direction. You don't need to rest your leg on the other one. Just halfway down, in line with your hip, and then up again. Using the breath. And again, if that feels uncomfortable for your neck, for your head, bring your head down, okay? It really doesn't really matter here. We are working now on the leg. Okay, halfway down or in line with your hip, parallel the floor. We're gonna go for small circles, small circles. We are not doing big and around. We got kids around. Yeah, small circle just for the hip. Keep it the same direction. Right now, we're gonna reverse the other way around. Good. Remember your head, whatever feels good and comfortable for your head. Right. Okay, you can stop on that one, give the leg a break. Yeah, I know. So maybe it's a massage. And then just push yourself up on your elbow, on your forearm. Right, we're gonna do a side plank. So first I want you to line up your elbow and your shoulder. So have a quick look so you see if they are aligned. And then stretch both legs. We're gonna do the normal one we always do. So you can bend your bottom knee and lower your top leg, foot on the floor. Knees remain together. Hand on your waist, take a breath. When you're ready, push yourself up. And you're on your side plank on 3 points. Side plank is a lot for the arm, for the neck, for the shoulder. See how far you can stay here. If you feel uncomfortable, come off position. But it's really good core work. And you're just touching your foot on the floor, your lower leg, your lower knee, and your arm. Yeah, hand can be on the waist, arm can be up, whatever works for you. Again, just breathing, deep breaths. Right, I'm gonna count down for 5, 4, stay, 3, 2, 1, down we go. When you come down, you can sit up. So you can circle or release the shoulder you've been standing on. Yeah, and just release. Right, as soon as you release the neck, the shoulder, you're gonna turn around, make your way to the floor on the other side. Because we're gonna repeat, we're gonna do the same things we did on the other side. The first one is, it is book opening. So make sure you got space behind you. I don't have, but you do. Knees together in line with your hips. Choose your head position. And then bring your top arm in front of you. When you're ready, breathe in, top arm goes up. Breathe out to reach it back. Stay there. Stay there. Breathe. And enjoy. We are doing book opening again, Billy, on this side, on the other side, okay? Stay there for a few breaths before you come back. Enjoy the breathing here. Billy, are you doing the other side? Because we are changing the, I don't know, yes, right? Yes. Right, take another breath. When you exhale, return your body, return your arm, and close your book. And we're gonna go again for the second time. Breathing in. Keep your head down the floor. Breathe out, reach your arm back. And then stay there. Yeah, so make sure you relax your head and take deep breaths here. Okay, so we've done book opening, we've done hips rotation and planks on the other side, legs work. We're gonna do all again on this side. Right, take a breath. When you exhale, return your body, return your arm, and close your book. Right, and then we're gonna do the hips rotation. Billy, if you wanna look at the camera, just bring your head on the other side, just turn around your body. So you're gonna be easier for you to look. Right, make a pillow for your head and leg a little bit away. Glue your feet together. Make sure you're comfortable. Now is the hips. The top knee goes up, top knee come down. Glue your knees together. Now the top heel will go up and down. And keep it going. Hand on the pelvis can give you some guidance if you're moving or not the pelvis. We're gonna try to go slow, smooth, and without moving the pelvis. Just focus on the internal and external rotation for this femur, for this bone. Yeah. Yeah. And check on your body. Very easy. Very easy. We start moving something else. We start collapsing or going back. And that is actually not the hip, right? It's something else you're moving. We don't want to move anything else. So just stop when you feel that the hip cannot go anymore without you moving the pelvis of the body, and then you return. Right. This can be the last one here. Right. Good. Give the leg a little break. You can bring your arm on the floor, bend your elbow, and touch, hold your head if you prefer. So this is one option. Or if you don't like it, you can bring your head down. Stretch your top leg. You're going to move just the top leg up and down. Right. One direction, inhale. The other, exhale. So that means you can go slow because you need to use your breath. So it's a full breathing in one way, all the air out and the other way. So that means you don't need to speed up the leg. But really doesn't matter. You can do one inhale up or exhale up. So now you decide. Right, last one. You're gonna bring your leg halfway down or in line with your hip. You're gonna go for small circles. This is more like a basketball size, maybe. So you can think about your heel drawing circles on the wall. Not huge. We don't want to work big hips mobility. This is small. This is for this part of your leg. The glutes and the side. Right, and reverse. Go the other way around. Check your neck and your arm if you feel it's not good at this position. You can still do with the head down. Just release. It's up to you. Yeah. Right, let's circle. Let's give that leg a break. Drop that one if you want a massage or punch a little bit. Sometimes it's good. So the muscles go back, release. But then we're going to come up on your elbow, on your forearm for the side plank. And if you haven't done the side plank on the other side, it is a homework for you later. Elbow in line with your shoulder. Line up your elbow and your shoulder. Open your hand and your fingers on the floor. Stretch both legs. When you got that position, bend your bottom knee and drop your top foot. So you got your knees touching each other. Hand on your waist is a good position. And when you're ready, push the floor down. Use your leg and your arm to push your floor down. Open your chest. Keep your eyes gaze forward. You got your foot on the floor. You got your leg and your arm. The top arm doesn't matter. You can keep it here. You can stretch. You decide. Breathe. If you're there and if you, oh, it's pulling, it's not good, maybe your elbow is not in the good position. So then you just come down, organize your arm, and then try again if that is better. Sometimes just moving 1 inch on the elbow, you can stay longer. I'm gonna count down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now you come down, and when you do, sit up so you can release the shoulder, circle the arm around, or just bring it in front of you, whatever you want to do for the arm. Good. Right, and from here we're gonna lie down straight ahead on your belly, on your tummies. Good, yeah, all the way. So for this one, spread your legs on the floor, open them a little bit wide, rest your forehead on the back of your hands. So you can close your eyes now and just breathe, deep breaths again. So relax your body, setting down on this position. Just relax. When you're relaxing, your forehead is on your hands. You're looking down, you're facing down, so your head stay aligned with your spine. Try not to turn your head right now, so you want to align your head and your spine. Okay. We are going to reach single legs. Can you reach one leg away towards the wall without lifting the pelvis? So make sure your pelvis remain on the floor. And then lower that leg and switch. Breathing in, reach the other leg away. Breathe out to lower. We are switching legs. Very gentle. We don't want to use your back muscles for that. So keep it quiet around your back. Just lengthening the legs without moving the pelvis. So you can feel the front of your pelvis is still touching the floor. And think about your head again. Just make it be aware if you're not bending your neck and if you're not bringing anything around the neck. So forehead on the back of your hands, just reaching the legs. You don't need to go too high. Just away towards the wall is enough. And we're going to go for double legs. Can you do both of your legs, reach them away, and slow bring them down. Very gentle without using your upper body. Sometimes we start using the arms to reach the legs. Think about that. If you're using your arms and pressing your arms down to lengthen your legs, can you go easier? Can you just think about lengthening the legs without using the trunk or the arms to do it? One more for double legs. Okie dokie, you're gonna keep your legs down now. And you're gonna change your arms position. You're gonna bring your hands on the floor, close to your shoulders, and your elbows floating. But we are not doing press up, pushing up. We're just touching the floor, okay? Your face is just off the floor. You're gonna breathe it in, lengthen your spine, and then your chest come off the floor, but not higher than your lower ribs. Your lower ribs remain on the floor. And then bring your chest down again. So it's only for the upper part of your spine. Breathing in, peeling off your chest, but keep your belly and your lower ribs still touching the floor. And then slow, bring the chest down. Just gonna have a look on you. And on the dog, yeah, that's it. Think about the space between your ears and your shoulder. We are trying not to squeeze the neck. Sheila, we are doing this one. Breathing in, peeling off your chest on the floor, not higher than your belly and your lower ribs. They remain on the floor, and then bring the chest down. And if you want to add your hands off, we do. So peeling off your chest and bring your hands with you, because we're not using arms for that. And then bring your chest and your hands down. And then you can bring the legs as well. Reaching the legs away, peeling off the chest and the hands like an arc. And then bring yourself all the way down. I want it to go slow, gentle. And remember your neck. That's good. I can see both of your necks fine. So yeah, we don't need bend neck here. So as your chest come up, your head come up as well without bending the neck. You're doing right, both of you. So keep it going for a few more. Remember to reach the legs away. So you can have your hands in your chest and your legs off the floor. And then they all go down. Good. And then next time you're down, stay there. Hands on the floor. Push yourself up on your knees and sit back on your child's pose position. Okay. And then when you're back, you can come back on your hands and knees. You okay from the back extension? Yeah? Everybody fine for the lower back? Yeah, okay, yes, we are doing cat and cow here. So hands in line with your shoulders, legs apart, there's a space between your legs. We're gonna do cat and cow. So dropping the head and the tailbone, but use your hands to push the floor and curve into flexion. Exhale. Slow, bring your head and your tailbone up, breathing in towards your back extension. And then again into flexion, exhale. Remember when I say go slow, this is another one you can go slow because you can match the breathing. So as you inhale, is a full and deep breathing, is the time you need to find your cow position, your extension. And then as you exhale, you're gonna start dropping the head, bring the tailbone down as well, but curve your spine into flexion. So give your body time to move at the same time you breathe. Because sometimes we forget what we're doing, just go fast, flexion, extension, flex, extension. We want to do mobility, but using the breath that gives you more, that brings more mobility. Right, let's stop in the middle, find your neutral position. We have like a neutral position. We are going to reach leg and arm, opposite leg and arm. So if you reach your right arm, you can reach your left leg away. There's a balance work. Bring them down the floor. Remember, space between your knees, space between your legs. And switch. Breathing in, reach the other arm, the other leg out. Bring them down, space between your knees. Keep it going. So now we are working on balance, stability on your whole body, neutral spine. And I will, both of your hands are okay, but I would say anyway, remember to look in front of your hands. So that means your head doesn't lift or doesn't drop. The way they are looks good. So like a neutral body position. But we're gonna end a little bit more. Next time you reach the leg and arm away, we're gonna say, open them in diagonals, a little bit extra balance. Don't go too far. Bring them back in line with your body and then down the floor. So you're gonna stay a little bit longer doing the diagonal. Switch. Breathing our up. Exhale, opening diagonal. Don't need to go too far. Bring them back in line with your body and then down the floor. A space between your knees. So every time make sure you got a space between your knees so you don't shake your body side to side. You still keep that balance, that neutral body. So I like to think about bring a glass of water or a cup of tea on your back or coffee. So as you move in the arms, the shoulder, the hips, we don't want to drop the coffee or the glass of water. So we're going to try to keep that body position. Do your last one now, the one you're doing. When you're down the floor, we are going to change a little bit. So keep your hands and your knees on the floor. Let's open your right leg to the floor. So you're going to bring your foot to the floor. Yeah, I'm just going to show. Can you get the sole of your foot on the floor and your toes pointing forwards? We're going to and release your left ankle. We don't want to touch the left foot. Okay, release. We're going to sit back on your left heel or as far back that feels okay for your right leg and forwards. Going backwards a little bit, neutral spine and forwards. This is for your right leg, for your right hip, okay? So I want you to go forwards and backwards, but go backward as much that feels okay for your right hip. Yes. So another mobility for the hip. Right. And now stop with your hands in line with your shoulders. Right. We're going to stay on your right hand. Can you just bring your left arm up towards the ceiling? But don't worry because it doesn't go too far. Bring your left arm down under your body. You're going to cross. As soon as you cross under your body, you can bend your right elbow and get your head and your shoulder down to the floor. Yes, that's it. Stay there. Try to get your shoulder and your head touch the floor. That means you can release your right arm. Your right arm is very easy now because you're resting your head and your shoulders down. Right. You're going to push yourself up on your right arm. So right arm now pushing down the floor. Bring yourself back. Bring your leg back because you're going to do the same on the other side. So neutral spine. Open your left leg to the side. Sole of your foot on the floor and your toes pointing forwards. And then little push on your hands to sit back on your right heel. And then forwards again. Just switching forwards and backwards in a neutral spine. That means keep your eyes gaze on your mat and your gaze is sliding between your hands as you sit back on your heel and then as you go forward. So again, mobility for your hip, for your left hip now. Yeah, keep it going a little bit forwards and backwards. Okay, stop with your shoulders in line with your hands. Right now, you're gonna stay on your left hand, bring your right arm up. It doesn't go too high, it's the right arm. And then bring it down under your body to the left side, bending your left elbow until your head and your shoulder touch the floor. So if you are all the way down with your head and your shoulder, your left arm is free. But you can still touch the floor. And just enjoy the stretch. And then use your left arm to push yourself up. Bring your right hand back. Bring your leg back. Sit back on your child's pose just to get your body back. Okay, and when you're done here, we're gonna go to the last bit. That is, of course, the planks that we haven't done. So bring the elbows to the floor for me, please. Elbows in line with your shoulder. Hands can be together or apart. It's up to you. Stretch one leg out without lifting the pelvis. Just stretch the leg out and the other leg out. And you're on your plank, on your toes, on your elbows. So this is one plank. Keep your eyes gaze between your forearms and you're breathing. Avoid dropping your head. We don't need to lift the head. Just looking down between your forearms. Breathing nice deep breaths. If you prefer knees down, you can do a plank on your knees. Just bring your knees down. Okay? Right, I'm going to count down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now knees down and a child's pose. Good. And then just slowly make your way up on your knees. Good. Because there's one more plank to do. It's going to be on your hands. You're going to do a plank and a pike. So if you got socks, maybe remove your socks. Sometimes it's slippery. If you don't have a socks, you're fine to go. So let's try hands on the floor, in line with your shoulders. When you are there, stretch one leg out and take your toes. And then the other one. So you're on your plank. Stay here for one full breath. So breathing in, breathing out. Push the floor down to your pelvis all the way up. Keep pushing as you're looking towards your toes. Breathing. Remember to breathe. Come back on your plank. Find your plank position. Hold for another breath. Look into the floor without dropping the head. And then push the floor. Go back on your pike again. Keep looking towards your toes. In any point, anytime we hold the breath, just breathing, moving from plank to pike. Good. Good position for you too. Breathing as you move. Push the floor. Send your pelvis as high as possible on your pike. Yes. And then come back. Right. Do your last plank there. And then knees down and child's pose. Well done. And then slow on your time, just make your way to a sitting position, sitting up. And you can either cross your legs or you can keep your legs in front of you, whatever works for you better. Now find your sit bones and lengthen your spine. When you're sitting tall, you can do circles for your shoulders. And I wanted the circles to be backwards, up and around backwards. So that way you can open your chest. Yeah. Right, stop with the shoulders anywhere that feels good for you. Let's finish with the neck. Chin down to your chest, stretching the back of your neck first. Stay there. And then slow and gentle, you're gonna do circles. You can do gentle circles, 2 circles to the right, slow, and then 2 circles to your left. But just be gentle to your neck, moving around slowly. And when you finish about 4 circles, when you do, we are done. So when you do, you can shake it out. Good. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is the last one online for this term. I will be doing some over the summer. I will let you know for some extra class. And then we are back in September for all classes. Right? Thank you so much. Have a good time. See you later.